Alright, so you know when you're watching one of Shart's videos, at the end of one of his videos, he usually says, go for more photos, go to marvelousnews.com. Well, I'm going to be doing something very similar, except for I'm not going to be saying that. I'm going to be saying, go to Undercover Capes. I've just recently teamed up with these guys. They're great. They have really good coverage in New York Toy Fair. These guys are everywhere. They pretty much know everything there is to know about comic books. I'm going to be reviewing toys for them, and we're kind of going to join forces to see how this works out. I'm actually really excited about it. They're great guys. And today we're going to be checking out this Mezco, I almost said Punisher, but I didn't. I caught myself. It was real close. I didn't. Mezco Black Panther. There, I got it. I knew it was coming. I was looking forward to this. I have tons of Black Panthers. If I didn't just review a wave of Black Panther, I'd be a little bit more excited about this. But I've got so many of the movie Black Panthers that it's kind of hard to get excited about. Is this the best Black Panther that I own? Well, we're going to find out in a minute. Let's check it out. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and get the comparisons out of the way real quick. Of course, we're going to compare it with Marvel Legends because this is a $20 action figure and this is an $80 action figure. Then you can see if you think that it's worth it or not. Here's the two different costumes that he comes in. This is the costume that Mezco decided to do, which I think is a really good choice because I like this costume just a little bit more than this. The differences is in the feet. This one has like clawed feet. This one has like those cute little panda feet. It also has the spikes around the calf. This one doesn't. A little bit more silver on this costume definitely dresses it up to where I like it a little bit better. I've already reviewed both of these figures and it's not really about those figures, so we're going to get that out of the way. We will go ahead and check out the Human-Unmasked head sculpts real quick. All three of them side by side. The Puerto Rican one, that thing was horrible. Nobody really liked that. And then you have this one, which they said that the other one was kind of slightly different from this one, but I couldn't tell the difference. I actually think both of these are pretty good, but Mezco has everybody beat. That, to me, is unmasked perfection. I think that likeness is really good. They hit that out of the park. And then if you want to take the unmasked head off, which I'm going to because brother, he just looks cooler with the mask on. Like, I'm really glad that they added an unmasked head. Like, this would be good for like a suited body or something. If you get that Gomez figure or something, I think this would probably go pretty good on that. I don't have that figure. Hopefully someday I will, but until that day comes, I don't. Let's go ahead and take a look at him side by side with the one that they're doing. They did do like those black lines on them to where they kind of replicated what the Marvel Legends ones attempted to do. I actually think they did a really good job. I like that how they did the stripes on this thing where they're stuck on here and they're not like the crappy like bolts that they did on the old school Flash that they did, one of the first figures that they did. That figure looks like shit. This figure actually looks really amazing. I think they did a phenomenal job on hiding the stitch, the no loose thread. It's pretty much a Mezco perfect action figure. They did a really good job. The articulation on this, there's really no need to go over it. It's basically the same buck that you probably have 10 of with a new cloth fabric over it. And this thing fits really good. They're getting better and better on these things. They used to look really sloppy, look like pajamas, but not anymore. Is this the best Black Panther action figure that I have? Absolutely. He's also the most expensive. So if you're on a budget, buy the Marvel Legends. If you're not on a budget and if you just don't like your money like I do, then go ahead and pull the trigger on this thing because I actually think they did a really good job. On the accessories, he comes with this shield and a hand to hold it. I went ahead and put the little hand on there. The shield just slides over his arm. You can actually grab it here. They give you, I mean, every accessory you could probably not want, and don't give you accessory that you actually want because he comes with this dagger and this shield. And it's cool if they would have given us a Black Panther in like board shorts fighting in a water scene and these were the weapons that he used. So these things don't even really go with the action figure that they made it. Mezco, if you want to give us an accessory that we actually want, hey, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say Do you think any of us would have wanted a throne? Like, if you would have put a throne in there, put an extra $20 on the price tag, you would have made a lot of people really happy. I see a lot of customizers making a throne. I don't see any customizers making weapons that he never used in that costume. So they're cool. I'm glad you threw them in. I'm glad you did a masked and unmasked head. And if you didn't want to do the throne, here's another crazy idea. I don't know, throwing a Black Panther with the Black Panther. That might be kind of cool. You didn't do that either. He comes with like extra clawing hands. I already put the most vicious clawing hands on him that I possibly could. These are like a more relaxed version of that. He also comes with fisted hands, but I would never use a fisted hand on a Black Panther action figure. These are the hands that I went ahead and went with. They did a great job. Man, he looks great. There's really not much more to say. I try to keep these things a little bit shorter than I have been. I'm going to throw him up on the Mezco Marvel shelf, and we'll go from there. All right, so for the Mezco Marvel shelf, yes, we do have a few extra figures added in, because where else are you going to get Hydra shoulders? It's not like Mezco's ever going to make them. So we're going to go ahead and start off here with the Miles Morales Spider-Man, work our way around. Then you have the Doctor Strange. I only got 2. There is 3. I'm trying to cut back just a little bit. I didn't really feel like I needed 3 Doctor Stranges, because I do have 2 Iron Mans, and I got 1 more on the way, which is something that I also should have probably cut back on, but I didn't. It is what it is. Moving around the shelf, you go into the Deadpool, the Hulk. I actually got a really good seamless female action figure right there. More Deadpools, tons of Wolverines, and more on the way. The coolest motorcycle ever made. Coming around, Judge Dredd. You got multiple man fighting the Punisher. Jigsaw, Marvel Legends back up there. Carnage and Venom, Revelitech right there. Those are the RevTech figures that I have. I think they're doing a really good job, though. The Kingpin, God, that's one of the best Marvel Legends ever made. And then you have the new addition to the shelf. This Mezco Black Panther. Kind of final thoughts on this. If you can afford it, buy it. If you're a Mezco fan, pick it up. If you're a Black Panther fan, also pick it up. Or if you're just addicted to action figures like I am, well, then go ahead and pick it up. Captain America, Homecoming suit Spider-Man. Definitely like that. That's, God, Mezco is, they're really killing it this year. I mean, on my wallet and in the action figure game. Then the end of the shelf, coming around full circle, we have the black costume Spider-Man, regular Spider-Man, and of course Marvel Legends mixed in there for they have somebody to fight. Like always, guys, thanks for watching, and please, by all means, go check out Undercover Capes.